3, 2, 1, fire.
Cut you in half. I'm about to show the meaning of lyrical bloodbath. You should go take a bath, dog, dusty and dirty. When I'm 42 and rhyming, I'ma still be worthy. And I'ma be all-time top 3. The reason I can shoot, cause y'all don't matter to me. I done been there and done that. My stats is dumb fat. And for the record, I'm just stating facts, now run that. Line them up and knock them down. I run this town. It's just a matter of opinion. Now calm down. My mind is like the combine. I only get one time to prove that my 40-time rhymes are sublime. I inspire rappers, y'all call them a MC. The difference my end in a lowercase e. I lit your pilot, you was waiting to blow. You ain't never been on fire, I'm just letting you know. Sincerely Nitro.
You do it seven ways. Monkey shots to make you never say them. Lock and load. I can hear sweat trickling down the cheek. You do it seven ways. Monkey shots to make you never say them. Lock and load. I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing.
Double-edged sword, I'll bang your backboard. Dressed in all white, the home team, they clap for you.
We just wanna have a good time.
Hey, yo!
Wanna have a good time.
Nitro!
We just wanna have a good time. Oh yeah, no time for the drama. Come on. Hey, hey, we just wanna have a good time. Good time. We just wanna have a good time. Good time. We just wanna have a good time. Good time. No time for the drama. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. I just wanna have a good time. They calling me JJ, cause I got the mic posted up with the DJ. Please no requests, I'm repeating what he say. We got it under control, it's cool like Cool J. Now when the needle drop and the record spin, give me a scratch to let me know where the song begin. His show to hold the headphone with one ear so he can hear the monitor and mix the record real clear. It's okay, I said it's okay, cause I'm with the DJ. I'm with the DJ. It's okay, I said it's okay, cause I'm with the DJ. I'm with the DJ. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. Everybody in the place, they was...
Hi guys, how you all doing? Sorry, I've got a little problem with our StreamYard. Don't know what's happening, but basically we're kind of on one account. Now we're going to share this from YouTube to all our other platforms. Hang on, I don't know, have you done any of that yet, Silvi? Because I can do it now.
Yes, I share it on our Twitter and our Telegram group, but if you can share it on
Okay, I'll stick it on to Facebook right now. Let's go. Yeah, guys, so we're just on the basic account at the minute, so we'll get that fixed for next time, Monday. Hang on a second. Okay, I've just posted in the Facebook group. I'll stick it on the Facebook page as well, if I can find it. Here we go. Yeah, Okay, just about to do that now.
So how are you, Andy, today? And you guys,
I
how
am good. Tired. But guys, we're going to do, Silvi has again put something together for us, because she did this last week as well. She did an amazing job last week. But guys, just what before we go through Sylvie's presentation that she's very kindly prepared for us all. Let me just show you something, guys. I showed this the other night while I was on. If you go to lighthouse.world, this is kind of now whether this will become anything amazing remains to be seen, but it's certainly a very good attempt at creating the first social media platform, which is, which will link to the metaverse, because you just hook your wallet up to this. You can see my wallet's already hooked up from MetaMask, and this is like a social media platform. But what it does, it's an attempt to overcome people going into the metaverse and they're not with friends or anything like that. So if, for example, I was at, as you can see, there's a big ad here for Fashion Week, which ended yesterday. But they've got all these events that are up. Now they're going to add more. At the minute, it just seems to be very, mainly Decentraland and Spatial are the two metaverses that the metaverse projects that they actually cover, but they are going to add a lot more. So the idea is that, say, for example, I'm in the sandbox and I find something dead cool and I want to tell Sylvia about it straight away. I can actually, if she's added here to my friends list, well, I can actually just tell her straight away on this platform and she can join me. She'll get the link rather than me have to hunt around, all over a messenger on numerous different social media platforms. So I think it's a very good idea. It's the execution of it's pretty good as well. You've got this gather your people button. So I could share my link to this. You guys, if you guys join up, I'll pop that in the comments right now. Okay, I've done that. So basically, I can share my link to Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit so far. But again, I'm sure they'll add to that. They'd be daft not to. So yeah, it looks like it's a good little piece of kit, and it just remains to be seen whether how far they go with that. So just something I thought I'd share with you. Okay, so Sylvie, what are you going to talk to us about today?
Okay, I'm gonna plug my microphone, so I'm not gonna be hearing Andy. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen, and you just show me if you can see it, because I'm not gonna hear it. But I want everyone to hear me better, so let's just do that. Okay. So let me just share it. You can hear me, right? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So let me just share my screen. The window is here. Okay. Yes. So today we're gonna be
technology. Oh wow.
Technology, guys.
This is awesome.
Right. Wow. And yeah. So welcome to this presentation. And today we're gonna be talking, as I said, about metaverse technology. The metaverse has been a buzzword in the technology industry for some time now, and it is widely considered to be the next big thing in the world of virtual reality and online gaming. Today, we will take a closer look at what the metaverse is and explore the different layers that make up this exciting and rapidly growing space. By the end of this presentation, you will have a better understanding of the metaverse and the opportunities it presents for business, entrepreneurs, and creators. So let's get started. And guys, please leave us some comments, interact with us, and let us know what do you think about this presentation. Metaverse is a virtual world that is made up of different layers, each of which serve a specific purpose. Those layers can be thought of as building blocks that come together to create a completely virtual environment. And each of those layers had its own important function in the metaverse. One of the most fundamental layers of the metaverse is the infrastructure layer. This layer provides the underlying technology and framework that enable the metaverse to exist. It includes things like servers, networks, and protocols that allow users to connect to the virtual world and interact with each other. Another important layer is the content layer. This layer includes all the virtual objects, environments, and experiences that users can encounter within the metaverse. This could range from 3D models and buildings and landscapes to avatars and virtual items that users can purchase and use. In addition, there is a social layer that facilitates interactions between users. This layer includes features like chat systems, virtual communities, and multiplayer games that allow people to connect and interact in virtual settings. Finally, there is an economic layer that deals with virtual economy within the metaverse. This layer includes things like virtual currency and marketplaces where users can buy and sell virtual goods and services. Together, those layers form foundation of the metaverse, providing a seamless and immersive virtual environment for users to explore and interact with. The infrastructure layer of the metaverse is the backbone of the entire virtual world. It includes the hardware, the software, and network infrastructure necessary to create a seamless and reliable virtual experience for users. Some examples of the infrastructure layer include the servers. So the servers are the computers that host the virtual environments and handle all the computing tasks necessary for the metaverse to function. Those servers are responsible for managing user data, storing virtual assets, and ensuring that the virtual world remains stable and responsive. Network infrastructure. The network infrastructure of the metaverse includes internet connectivity, routers, and switches that allow users to connect to virtual world. The speed and reliability of network infrastructure are critical to ensure that users can have a seamless and immersive experience. The next is protocols. The protocols are the rules and standards that govern how data is transmitted and proceed in the metaverse. Some examples of protocols used in the metaverse include Interplanetary File System, IPFS, and Decentralized Identity Foundation, DIF. But there are some other protocols, okay? I just use just those two examples for here. Rendering engines. The rendering engines are the software that generates the graphics. Sorry for a second. Dieguito, can you please be quiet? Switch this off, please, because please, thank you. Sorry, guys. Rendering engines. The rendering engines are the software that generates the graphics and animations within the virtual world. Those engines use complex algorithms to create realistic 3D environments and objects that user can interact with. Security. Security is a critical aspect of the infrastructure layer of the metaverse. It includes measurements like encryption, firewalls, and authentications protocols to ensure that user data is secure and protected from hackers and other malicious actors. The infrastructure layer is the foundation of the metaverse and ensures that the virtual world can function reliably and seamlessly. Without a robust infrastructure layer, the metaverse would not be able to exist in the form that we envision today. Companies that are building the infrastructure layer are NVIDIA, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Google Cloud, and Unity. Some of them. There is more. Another layer is the connect layer of the metaverse. It's responsible for providing the virtual objects, environments, and experiences that user can encounter within the virtual world. This layer includes a wide range of digital assets such as the 3D models, textures, animations, and sound effects. So some examples of the types of content that can be found within the metaverse are virtual environments. So those are 3D digital environments that user can explore and interact with within the metaverse. They can range from virtual representation of real-world locations such as city or landmarks to entirely fictional environments. Another are avatars. Avatars are digital representation of users within the metaverse. They allow users to personalize their virtual identities and interact with other users within the virtual world. Virtual items. Virtual items are digital objects that users can acquire and use within the metaverse. Those can include virtual clothing, accessories, weapons, and tools. So we know them as NFTs. Another is the games. Many metaverse applications include multiplayer games that allow users to compete or cooperate with each other or with others in virtual environments. Those can range from simple puzzle games to complex role-playing games. We also have social experiences. The metaverse includes a range of social experiences that allow users to connect with each other and form virtual communities. Those can include chat rooms, virtual meetups, or other social activities. The content layer of the metaverse is critical to provide users with the rich and engaging virtual experiences. It enables users to explore and interact within a vast range of digital assets from virtual worlds, avatars, and virtual items. As the metaverse continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more diverse and innovative content being developed for users to enjoy. So companies and organizations that are involved in this layer are Roblox, Decentraland, Epic Games, Unity Technologies, and Facebook Horizon Workrooms, but there are other, okay? This is just few examples. Another layer of the metaverse is social layer. The social layer is all about enabling social interactions between users within the virtual world. It includes a range of features and functionalities that allow users to communicate, to connect, and interact with each other in meaningful ways. Some of example of those types of social interactions that can be found within the metaverse are chatting and messaging. Many metaverses applications include chat rooms and messaging systems that allow users to communicate with each other in real time. Those can be used in both casual and formal communication, such as discuting a virtual event or collaborating on a project. And for example, guys, we know in Voxels, for example, we use this little chat. We can messages like chat, write something, and we can actually connect and speak with each other, and we can hear each other right there in the platform. And for example, in Decentraland, also we can do that. Virtual meetups and events. The metaverse also includes a range of virtual events and meetups that allow users to connect with each other and form virtual communities. Those can include music concerts, gaming, tournaments, and virtual conferences. I don't know if you remember, we went to, I think that was in December that we went for this virtual conference about there was the Metaverse Summit that we had our avatars and we went to like a big platform that was hosting this event. Or, for example, the concerts that sometimes they got in Roblox and other platforms. So, virtual economies. Many metaverse applications include virtual economies that allow users to buy and sell virtual goods and services. Those can include virtual currency, virtual real estate, and virtual items like clothing or furniture. Another is the social networks. Some metaverse applications include social networks that allow users to connect with each other and form virtual relationships. Those can be used for both personal and professional purposes, such as finding new friends or networking with other professionals. Or, for example, we had the example of Taco Bells that people actually get married on their platform. Another part of social layer is virtual reality experiences. The metaverse also includes a range of virtual reality experiences that allow users to immerse themselves in a virtual world and interact with other users in real time. Those can include virtual meetings, gaming experiences, and other types of immersive experiences. The social layer of the metaverse is critical to enabling social interaction between users within the virtual worlds. It allows users to connect, communicate, and collaborate in ways that were not previously possible. As the metaverse continues to evolve, we can expect to see even more social interactions. The economic layer. Economic layer of the metaverse refers to systems and structures that enable economic transactions and exchanges within the virtual world. It includes everything from virtual currencies and marketplaces to systems for monetizing content and services. Some examples of the types of economic activities that can be found within the metaverse are virtual currencies. So many metaverse platforms have their own virtual currencies that can be used to buy and sell virtual goods and services. For example, the Robux on Roblox, Mana on Decentraland, or V-Bucks on Fortnite. But we also have GMoPA for our future metaverse purchases as well. And there is some other platforms that using their own virtual currencies. Another are virtual marketplaces. The marketplace also include virtual marketplaces that allow users to buy and sell virtual goods and services using virtual currencies. Those can include everything from virtual real estate and clothing to digital art and music. An example of a platform like that is, for example, the OpenSea, where we usually purchasing our avatars and other NFTs, right? But actually on our GMetaOne website, we also have marketplace where, for example, you can purchase the NFTs with your GMOPA token. Another layer, another part of the economic layer is advertising and sponsoring. The metaverse also provides opportunities for advertising and sponsoring. Brands can sponsor virtual events or place ads within the virtual spaces to reach a highly engaged audience. So we have an example of that right now, the Metaverse Fashion Week in the Central Land, where all of those big, massive brands, they sponsor this event and they heavily advertise the items, and you could actually purchase those items straight from the metaverse. You can purchase, like for example, by going to the store, to online store from the metaverse, or you can purchase the avatar, the wearable that looks exactly like the real item that you can purchase. So in-app purchases. Many metaverses applications also offer in-app purchases that allow users to buy additional features or content within the application. Examples include additional game levels or virtual items like clothing or accessories. Virtual real estate. The metaverse includes virtual real estate that can be bought and sold using virtual currencies. This can include everything from virtual land and buildings to virtual storefronts and ventures. Overall, the economic layer of the metaverse provides a range of opportunities for economic transactions and exchange within the virtual world. As the metaverse continues to grow and evolve, we can expect to see even more innovative and exciting economic activities being developed for users to participate in. Okay, so to conclude this presentation, it is important to highlight that the metaverse is a fascinating and dynamic space that is constantly evolving. As we have seen, it is made up of different layers that serve specific purposes, including infrastructure, content, social, and economic layers. Companies around the world are actively working to build and develop those layers, and we can expect to see continued growth and innovation in the metaverse in the coming years. As the metaverse continues to expand, it will present a range of exciting opportunities for businesses, entrepreneurs, and creators. However, it is also important to keep in mind that the metaverse can present its own set of unique challenges and risks. And those can include issues can be around privacy, security, and digital rights. Therefore, it is important for all stakeholders to work together to build a safe, inclusive, and sustainable metaverse that benefits everyone. In summary, the metaverse is a new and exciting frontier for the world of technology, and it will be fascinating to see how it develops and evolves in the years to come. And with that, I thank you for joining us in this presentation, and I hope that you have gained a better understanding of the different layers of the metaverse and the opportunities that it presents. Thank you very much, and let's just come back here. Andy, I hope you can hear me. And the
There we go.
screen. Okay.
That was absolutely amazing. Fantastic job.
Oh, thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Oh, it's brilliant. No, you definitely want to, you should get that up out there as an NFT. Put that on OpenSea. You know, you can just sell it for a small fee. That is amazing, guys. That I hope they're all, anybody watching here or watching this and catch up, you know, show some appreciation. That was spot on, and it's a really good guide for people who don't understand the metaverse. That's just telling everybody exactly what they need to know. So, you know, you can use it as a tool to bring people to GMetaOne. You know, you will get people who just don't know what the metaverse is, because you still get people 11, 12 years later on who don't know what Bitcoin is, you know. So, you know, we all assume people know what it is, and we're probably very, very wrong.
So I think it's important for people actually, you know, because when you invest in something, you're involved with something, you have to understand how that works, right? And that's what we say the metaverse is not only the token, it's all the other things that are behind, because without the companies that are building the foundation of the metaverse, there will be no metaverse, you know. Without the protocols that are in the metaverse, there will be no metaverse. So everything is adding. Without the NFTs also, there will be no metaverse, right? So everything is adding, but people can choose actually which part of the metaverse they actually want to be involved, and where is the best for them to invest. It doesn't mean that they have to buy a token or some specific NFTs. They can invest in the NVIDIA, for example, that is building the structure for the metaverse.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's. I suppose again, if it's almost like if Web 1.0, you said you'd go through all the different bits and pieces that make up the internet. You know, websites, search engines, blah, all that, email, etc., etc. You have all those pieces that went to make that up, and this is exactly the same for Web3 and the metaverse itself. So, gosh, yeah, that's amazing. Love it, absolutely love it. Just had one question. There's Royal Billionaire. I was going to say, we're watching on YouTube. Royal Billionaires launching when, please? Well, I usually have mine between breakfast and dinner, so I presume you mean launch. It's late here, so I've just had my dinner. I had my lunch earlier, but no. Sorry, I'm only joking. Whoever you are, Royal Billionaire. We get a lot of people in Telegram asking when we're going to launch. We're going to launch when we have the locked liquidity that we always said we were going to have when we reach round 5. Because simple as this, a lot of people saying, "Oh, launch this." If we launch this token today, it probably wouldn't be here in a month. That's the harsh reality. We're doing this the right way, guys. So that is the deal, and that's always going to be the deal. It's as simple as that. We're not, if we get itchy trigger finger and let this go like in a week, it'll be gone in about a month. It's that simple. Magic just won't happen without that liquidity. And obviously, to do that, we need to grow this community, and that's why Silvi's, spending all their time doing this presentation. That's why I was on a space last night. I say it was Pacific time in the afternoon, but it was actually 10:30, 11 o'clock at night in the UK on a Friday night. So that's why I was doing that last night. That's why Silvi obviously spent an awful long time putting that presentation together. That's why we're doing this. We don't get paid, guys, for doing this. We're doing this because we care and we want to grow this community. So you guys out there continuously saying, when's this launching? When's this launching? That's the answer. That'll be the same answer next week, the week after that, until we actually are ready to launch. So someday you will say, when's launch? And I will say, it's next week, because we've actually nearly sold out round 5. And that's a simple answer. So yeah, guys, hats off to Silvi for taking so much time. I mean, that didn't happen very quickly. That took an awful long time to put together. I can see that the quality of the presentation, the graphics, and the research doesn't just happen. That takes hours to do, and Sylvie's done that, you know, without anybody asking her to do it, because nobody's. Sylvia's the only boss right here, so basically we don't have somebody cracking a whip saying, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that." We just do what we want because we care. We want.
But you know, Andy, I would really like to have the community to comment and tell us, okay, we would like to learn about this, and then I could actually prepare a presentation or training. That is what the community would like to hear it, you know, what they would like to learn about it. But we need the community to be involved. It is with everything. We're gonna launch when the community is gonna be involved. Like, we have few people, they are always with us and always sharing and promoting, but is not enough. You know, we
Not enough. I think we're going to. You know, I am talking to a few people on Twitter, guys. We're telling you what we're doing, okay? So we're speaking to some guys on Twitter. We're going to do a lot more of these spaces, because it gets you out there, gets you in front of a new audience all the time. There's huge spaces, so we're just checking out the best ones to do. I was on one yesterday, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. We're going to obviously need to follow up and do some collaborations with these guys, because they'll help us. Everybody on Twitter, on these spaces in Web3, they're very nice people, and they all want to work together. They're not, you know, cutthroat competition based. They're not like, oh, I don't want to talk to them, they're doing something similar. No, they don't work like that. They're all helping each other. And it's a great community. So guys, we are going to be focusing a lot on doing a lot more of those. And I would suggest possibly what we might do is give back to those guys as well by doing our own space maybe as well. That would seem to be a very good idea too.
So Andy, I was just thinking about it. So what do you think if we actually cut on the lives and we concentrate on the spaces? Maybe we can just, instead of having like all of those calls, we have one call, let's say on Saturday, that we can you know, like include everything that would happen the whole year. No, the whole week, you know, because if somebody wants to know about Meta, we have so many videos right now, so many presentations, so many times to jump into the metaverse, you know. So maybe let's focus on Twitter Spaces, because I can see the community saying that that's where the people are that were involved, that are involved in this, you know, crypto and metaverse space. Let's concentrate on those people, right? And if anyone wants to hear the updates and the news and everything, we can just pack it up in a Saturday call. That way, also, it's gonna be, I think, easier for you, because you are spending so much time on all of those presentations. And
some of them are doing it. Obviously, when I can, I do the Monday call. Actually, I had to. I'm mainly doing that as just a recording now, because it's just the overview, and it's the same overview we always do, so it's never ever going to change. But I'm not doing that many calls. But you know, I think, as you quite rightly said, we've got a lot of people you know, we're having this discussion in public so everybody can see this. But we do get a lot of the same people on the calls, and God bless them. We love them, but we want more people as well. You know, we love Sammy Wells, we love Ray Kwan, we love all those brilliant people who come on our calls, but we'd rather see you guys and more people joining our spaces. I think from what I got on the space yesterday and any spaces I've done, as far as NFTs, as far as Web3, and certainly as far as gaming is concerned, it's all about Twitter and Discord. Those are the two platforms those guys use. They don't go near Facebook, very little on YouTube. It's Twitter, it's Discord. That's your lot. So I think we'll continue to build a Telegram group, but we will. I definitely think we should go back and have another go with Discord as well, because a lot of people on those spaces point people to their Discord all the time. So I think we need to do that too. But we're learning. And for those of you in the community and those guys, we love you all. Even the people who keep saying, when's launch? You don't want us wasting our time. You know, there's a saying Einstein said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So we're going to change what we do, and we're going to jump into these spaces. We're going to connect with different people. We've got 4,800 users in our Telegram group. We want another 4,800 over the next few months, all paid up, all having bought at least $5 worth of our token or more. That's what we want to be doing. So we're going to do a lot more of those spaces. We'll probably host our own, maybe do one big call. I like that idea, actually. That's good. The one call would be maybe news and training, you know, because that's really that's the bits that change. You know, you present these amazing trainings and we get the news. The news is important. People need to know what's going on. But the rest are all just presentations that never, ever change. And we're doing them to people who've probably seen them 50, 100 times themselves. And God bless them for turning up. We love you for doing that. But, you know, I'm sure you'd rather us be doing something, working a bit more clever, I suppose. But you only find out how to work clever by making mistakes. So we know that, and we'll change what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely. We need to look for new ways. And also, guys, if you have new ways and you know how to do it.
Absolutely. I've got to say thanks to Ray Kwan. He's out there helping us connect with a lot of these guys. He's helped us immeasurably with certain and just try to remember the lady who set us up on the first one. Hopefully she's watching. Let me just check. Yeah, well, Ray Kwan, as I said, he's set us up with an awful lot of these spaces, but I'm just checking. Who was that one? There's a lady who set us up on the first one. Elaine. Yeah, it was Elaine who set us up with the very first space. Thank you very much to her as well, because she's given us a really good contact, a guy called Andy, and he seems to be the king of the spaces. He opens the door to all these really, really packed calls that we're going to be doing. So yeah, keep watching. Pardon the pun, but watch this space. Okay, guys, have a wonderful remainder of your weekend. Silvi, thank you very, very much. That was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Andy, and thank you everyone who was watching or will watch that. And we will see you next time. And guys, join us on our spaces.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date. We'll keep you up to date. Some of them we have to join quite quickly, but we'll always keep your eyes on the Telegram group. We'll keep you up to date when we're doing these spaces. if we have noticed, we'll do a little calendar and pop that in. But sometimes we have to just jump onto them.
So
Okay.
the giveaways, let's do the giveaways as well in that way. So basically we will be doing a giveaways for the people who are joining us on the spaces. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, I think we run maybe we run a Saturday call as a space, maybe. It depends. Obviously there's some things we need to be visual, but obviously there's ways in which you can give away prizes on Twitter as well. As we know, I can't remember the name of it. Miguel will know the name of it. There's some way you can run draws on Twitter, and Miguel definitely knows that one, I'm sure. Okay, guys, have a wonderful remainder of the weekend.
Would be, you know what would be good if a person posts a screenshot of his username on the space, you know, because you can just take a screenshot and it will show your username and just tag GMetaOne, and that way we can find everyone who was on the space and run the giveaway for them.
Awesome. Okay, guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks again for joining us.
Bye bye.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye bye.